Question is, why are you starting the Kauai Center?
The Kauai Center was created to explore and discover beauty and mystery, wildness, wisdom on the island of Kauai for the purpose of creating a sustainable way of life. A quiet, simple, sustainable way of life on the edge of civilization and the wilderness, where people can come and live, work, play, visit, rest, enjoy retreat services, learn how to produce, learn how to garden, learn how to farm, and learn how to market their art. One of the primary, most practical purposes of the Kauai Center for Sustainable Living is showing people how to cultivate and market their art locally and globally so that they can make a decent living doing what they love.
Wow, it's awesome.
One thing that sets the Kauai Center for Sustainable Living apart from other organizations that are profit or non-profit regarding sustainable living is that we have explored and discovered the cause of why sustainable living is not working. And part of that is the disconnection that exists between people and nature. And so now, in Kauai and through the Kauai Center, men and women and children and people and the land come together, and we work the land, we garden it, we plant trees, we terraform, we smell the earth and have our hands in it, and we film it, and people get to see themselves in the dirt, and other people get to see how fun it is having hands in the dirt and being at play in nature. We're just people living on this earth that care about being able to live self-sufficiently and sustainably, and that means interdependence. True independence means teamwork and cooperation. We all need each other in some capacity for tools or for transportation, communication, innovation. Getting a house built requires more than one person. Making a film requires more than one person. Maintaining a farm, garden, or retreat. Some of these things can be done alone, but it's prohibitively difficult, expensive, time-consuming. So the Kauai Center is different in that we blend ancient wisdom with the best of technology to create a way of life that's the best of both worlds, wilderness and society, nature and technology, and again, really promoting and supporting the work of individuals, their art, their craft, their business, their idea, their cause. We film it and we broadcast it as a funding tool, as a form of giving to the local and global community, and as a way to educate, to inspire ourselves and staff, students, and the global audience.
And what will, if any, connection be towards the locals, the Hawaiians? It is Hawaiian land, after all, originally.
Beyond borders, beyond culture, we are all people of the earth. We are all indigenous to this world, and it's our responsibility to take care of the land, the islands, the mainland, the rivers, the ocean, the lakes, the streams. We are stewards of this world, and the Hawaiian people have extraordinary, rich history and culture and wisdom that the white people, and especially Hau'olis, need to learn. So I want to learn what the Hawaiians have to teach, and they enjoy sharing their aloha and their wisdom. So I'm counting on the people of Hawaii to show us ancient Hawaiian land practice, and I want to use video cameras and computers and the global infrastructure of communication to promote and support indigenous culture, not just in Hawaii, but throughout the world, in the tropics and in the northern climates.
So where is the money going to come from for the Kauai Center for Sustainable Living?
Where is the money going to come from? Where do all things come from? It comes from the source, via various channels. One practical place that the money for the Kauai Center can come from is from a philanthropist, from an investor, through a funding organization, through the government's stimulus packages that they're offering to get the economy going, to get people busy, get people productive. The Kauai Center is about productivity, and right now we're being productive producing a presentation that shows the who, what, why, when, where, how, and how much of the Kauai Center and its business plan and the people involved and its form and function on Kauai. And other sources of funding are membership and tuition and retreat services and farm produce and other arts and crafts and services, healing arts, martial arts, multimedia production training. All these things are bread and butter cash. And long-term funding comes through DVD sales and sales of digital files of the best photos, video, stories, music, and poetry and wisdom that we have to share with the local and global community. Some for free, and some that will have a price tag on them. The majority of the funding I see right now is going to come from a single investor or a single contributor who believes in what we're doing, has the extra cash, wants to do something worthwhile with it, or through blood, sweat, and tears, or all of the above. Mostly it comes from the source, it comes from nature, it comes from spirit, and it comes from the secret, the law of attraction. It comes from doing what we love and staying on task and not worrying about where the money's going to come, but making a plan for it to be implemented. Giving people the opportunity to contribute financially and in terms of time and expertise. And another practical answer is it usually takes a three-way team to make a successful business work. One person has the idea, one person has the skills, one person has the money. I have the idea for sustainable living in Kauai. I founded the Kauai Center for Sustainable Living. Other people like Dimitri and Bahia and Jim Channon and Jarrett Diller and dozens of other staff and students, they have the skills. So we are inviting and welcoming sponsorship and investment from outside sources to go with the incredible team that we have assembled with a great mission and a great vision and a great track record in paradise. And the money is going to be used to buy a piece of land and create a facility that everyone can enjoy, either on site or vicariously through the web and through DVD and through big screen presentation at theaters as we produce the Lost in Paradise motion picture series that features the very best of the talent and the art and the crafts of the people, the way of life, the play of the children, the animals, the plants, the trees, the water flowing through the land and the mountains surrounding us, and the good ocean, the great ocean. Sailing and kayaking and hiking and mountain climbing and rappelling and gardening. This is where the money is going to come from. And as I've experienced in the past, if we stay true to heart and task, much of it will come to pass without any money. It'll just happen. So in conclusion, this is the opportunity of a lifetime for investors, for contributors, for artists of all kinds, writers, photographers, videographers, web marketing people, business people, to work as a team to create a motion picture series about sustainable living on Kauai, Alaska, Minnesota, all throughout the country, all around the world, global travel and independent filmmaking, and marketing art from home and from abroad. Having a simple, sustainable way of life in multiple home bases, one or more, and being able to travel the world at will with a debit card and camera and an internet connection to be able to explore, discover, share beauty and mystery, wildness, and wisdom, storytelling, things that are fun, places to go, things to do, people to see and meet. All these things and more the modern world is affording the average individual. So in the next days and weeks, Bahia and I are going to be documenting the process necessary for her to produce and market her art, her music, her ability to express in the way of acting, and her other abilities such as helping the Kauai Center to stay on task and to accomplish its mission.